Commentators at VFL Park, Bob Skilton and Jack Edwards.
From goal.
At the bounce, Van der Haar's there, knocks it down towards Hurd. Hurd puts a wide hand pass. Mansfield's there. Mansfield tackled, pushed in the back according to Moss, and Ken Mansfield has been a prolific kick winner today. He's kicked one, but I couldn't see him kicking it from here.
Now he'll be hopeful for Madden or one of the taller players up there to take the mark.
Mansfield puts a high kick, torpedo punt. Madden's there, punched away by the Richmond defence again. Kane gets a handball up in the air. Robbins couldn't handle it cleanly the first time. Now screws it over the shoulder. It's down towards the goal square. In fact, it's gone through for 1 point.
I thought it may have been through. A great try by Robbins. A very good shot indeed, but couldn't quite control it. But that point, Bob, was very, very valuable.
Short pass in from full-back. It's over the head there of the Richmond player in Rawlings. He comes back in after it again, and Rawlings from centre half back hooks it back in towards the centre. Jimmy Jess is there. He'll play on straight away as he tries to run around Foles. Has the gamble, takes the bounce, and now puts the long kick down towards the forward pocket. Bartlett's coming across, but the ball goes over Bartlett's head. Crow coming out, looking for a minute as though he was going to knock the ball back, but then realised that it was in defence, not an attack. Let it go over the boundary line, and we'll see the throw-in take place in the forward pocket for Richmond.
I think had Max Crow tapped that ball back, Bob, someone would have shot him because it's definitely not the right tactic to use. The boundary throw-in dropping short, punched on by Cloak, but taken away well by Crow. The kick finds Foles, couldn't handle it though. Hand pass puts Mansfield into all sorts of bother, and a free kick will be paid against him. So Brian Wood with a chance to drive Richmond forward. Cloak's in the goal square awaiting the kick.
The high kick towards the goal square. There's Cloak in the middle of the pack. It's off the hands. Bartlett's there. Kicked off the ground. And Bartlett brings up his 4th goal. Kevin Bartlett, the half-forward flanker today, and an able job he's done because that's his 4th goal. And you don't ask much more of a half-forward flanker than kicking 4 goals, Jack.
No, we're talking about Kevin Bartlett. You see him there on screen, limping slightly, but quite happy with himself.
That may well be the reason why he's a half-forward flanker all day and not the row.
Every chance of that, Bob. They have Waitman and Wiley doing the roaming, and 2 capable players too, because Waitman contributed very well, and so has Wiley. And we're back to the middle now. That's 15, 10, 100. Only 13 points the difference. 17, 11, 1, 1, 3 is the Essendon total. So we've been playing 22 and a half minutes, round about another 9 minutes to go, but the free kick going against Essendon, and this will bring Richmond back into attack. Big Mark Lee will drive it long as he can. He's kicked it out in the direction of Williams up high, and he takes the mark. Thought of playing on, but now changes his mind, knowing full well that Cloak's in the goal square. He kicks in that direction. Cloak sets himself. A little jostling going on. Punched away by Crow. The chance with Waitman. Waitman looks for the free kick. He's pushed down, and the umpire said, oops, I thought he may have paid the free, but he said a bounce will be affected. Only 15 metres out from Richmond's goal.
Right in the forward pocket. There's umpire Moss. The ruckman will be Crow and Cloak. Cloak gets it down. Coming across is Fletcher. Back towards Cloak. Cloak's a snap towards goal, but he won't bring up full points. Nonetheless, though, it still made the difference. Only 2 straight kicks.
2 goals between the teams. 23 and a half minutes in the final term. You wouldn't think that Essendon once in the 3rd quarter had a 50-point lead over Richmond. That's been whittled away by the tenacious Tigers. And now we see Essendon really in the hot seat. Richmond is still in attack. Up they go to Jess, but the mark taken by Van der Haar. Van der Haar should boot it wide and long. He's looking up toward Robbins at centre-half forward. That's where the kick is travelling. Robbins leads across from toward the flank. The ball eludes them all. It's been tapped out by Tebney, but he's lost control of it. Mansfield, the chance for Essendon. He's caught and pushed in the back. Should be paid. Yes, it will be.
Bad tackle, Jack. The umpires have been consistent right throughout the year for tackles like that. And at this stage of the game in particular, I suppose it was desperate play, but nonetheless, a bad tackle, and we see Mansfield, who has kicked 1 goal, but I couldn't see him making the distance.
Big Simon Madden will be waiting for it.
It's running towards the goal square. Pack up, it's punched down the ground. Primmer waits for it. Primmer screws the ball over the shoulder. Danger for the Tigers, but it's only 1 point. But again, 3 shots at least needed the Richmond side.
Yes, I said before that any score up there now for Essendon is very, very handy, Bob. And that, as you said, makes 3 shots that Richmond have to catch them, and time is now running out. We've played 24 and a half minutes. It's the final quarter, of course, the quarter that always counts in football, and Richmond have that deficit in front of them. They're 13 points down and trying desperately to get back into attack.
Keenan, a lovely mark. Outmanoeuvred Mark Lee, and half-forward position, 60 metres out from goal. He's really hobbling. He looks in trouble there.
Could be an old fox too, not sure.
You'd never know with crackers, would you?
No. I suppose you'll kick it a mile now.
And that he does. The long kick down towards the goal line. Madden up from behind, couldn't take the mark. Trying to force the ball forward as Robbins. Robbins quick kick, it's off the ground. And Robbins, you see how happy Robbins is. He brings up his first goal and I think has probably made sure that the Tigers can't get back on top.
No, I don't think Essendon can win it now, but gee, they fought hard, Bob. They fought it right out to the bitter end, and it was an end too, because they had a beautiful run-up early in the final quarter. They bagged some quick goals and reduced their 39-point deficit down to 18. In fact, they got it down to 13 points, of course, and they had a chance to take the game out. But that goal by Robbins, I think, has changed the game now in Essendon's favour. But they're still trying to come back through Wiley. He goes down under the weight of numbers, and the umpires, in their wisdom, will bounce right in the centre of VFL Park. 19 points the difference in the Bombers' favour as we are 1 minute time off.
Mark Lee will get the free kick as Keenan came over the top of him. And Lee, from the centre of the ground, I would imagine would go straight down the ground as long as he possibly can.
Only place to go now.
That's exactly where Mark Lee goes, towards centre-half forward. Keenan from behind punches the ball down. It's taken by Tempany. Tempany handballs across to Rains. He'll straighten up and put the long kick down. Rains kick offline and through for only 1 point. So once again, the margin there, 3 straight kicks. It's 3 goals. The advantage that Essendon have over the Tigers as it's 102 to 120. 18 points as Max Crow will put Essendon back up the ground.
Well, I don't know whether the Tigers can get another 3 goals in the space of 3 minutes. Be a great effort if they can. Keenan up high, had the hands of it, couldn't hold the mark. It's on the turf. Hand pass from Marsh, finds Danaher. Danaher goes upfield looking for a teammate, and it's up to the half-forward flank. The battle continues. The ball taken by Day, and Day now into the forward pocket, hopeful for an Essendon mark. It's up into the pocket, and the mark has been claimed by Donnell. Donnell now with a chance to get another score for Essendon, going for his 2nd goal, and from a distance of 40 metres out, shouldn't have a great deal of bother to get some sort of a score. Whether it be the major one or the minor one, I don't think he'll be that concerned, because Essendon now are enjoying an 18-point lead at the 27.5-minute mark of the final quarter. The big crowd at VFL Park have not moved. They've enjoyed this football right to the end. 53,000 people have witnessed this game between Richmond and Essendon. So it's Donnell coming in.
Frank Donnell, the young Brisbane boy. The kick from Donnell. Essendon fans indicate that it's another goal. So Essendon now lead by 4 goals, 24 points as they go to 19 goals, 12, 126. There's the very happy Essendon fans. Richmond 15-12, 102.
Donnell's done a good job, Bob, in the absence of Terry Danaher, hasn't he?
A very good job, Jack. He started off on the half-forward flank and was busy there, as you mentioned, using the whole ground. And since going to full forward, has really worried McMillan with his leading.
Yes, he has a lot of mobility. At the centre bounce, Richmond a chance to come back. The ball is swamped. Another chance for Hurd. Hurd gets pushed going through the pack. Foles lost the run of it. The hand pass comes out. Oh, Williams missed that one. Bartlett missed it also. Taken by Danaher. He goes to the outer side. Marsh all by himself. And whatever chance Richmond had, they've just lost.
Robertson coming across, couldn't take the mark. He's playing the ball in front of him. He's held by Day. Called play on by the umpire. He's close to the boundary. He runs straight into Marsh. He's come back. Marsh is there underneath the pack, and the umpire will have no choice on this occasion but to come and bounce the ball.
Nearly 29 minutes now gone. The final term you're watching from VFL Park between Richmond and Essendon. The scores you see in front of you showing Essendon leading by 4 goals.
Van der Haar, Jimmy Jess up high, hooks the ball over the top. But underneath it all, Van der Haar comes out with the free kick. Paul Van der Haar, an extremely good player today, Jack.
Yes, been a great player, Bob. He's moved around a lot too, hasn't he?
He's kicking on that occasion not as good, but throughout the day he's kicked long. Wiley it is who puts the ball forward, and Neil Danaher strong in defence once more.
Neil Danaher's on half-back flank on the outer side. Richmond down 4 goals to Essendon, and the short pass once again. The Essendon team have broken Richmond up with their short game. The kick now up toward the half-forward flank. Muir takes it for Essendon. Seemed a long way out of position. He was playing in back pocket most of the day. He finds Bennett still on the half-forward flank, and the Essendon players just using the short game to try and break Richmond up.
Bennett, very busy ruck rover, and as Jack said, they're doing as they like. There's now to Muir. Muir from the back pocket has come right down the ground. Up goes Madden, and Madden will be lining up to go for his 6th goal.
Well, he's right on the end of the square, Bob. You couldn't see him missing, and I think he'll be trying to increase Essendon's percentage from this kick. Kenny Fletcher on screen with Bartlett. They've had a great duel, but Bartlett's been in the goal getting, done well. But Madden we now go back to, who's having the shot for goal.
Simon Madden, if he kicks this, will be the 2nd player to kick 6, because the other one, David Cloak. Cloak of Richmond, Madden of Essendon, both kicking 6 goals, but it's Essendon running away with this game now, a 5-goal break after Richmond got within 2 straight kicks. But now we see Essendon 20 goals, 12, 132. Richmond 15, 12, 102, 30 points to margin, and we're almost at the 31-minute mark. So yes, time, Jack, has run out.
Just about siren time, Bob. Madden on screen there, opposed to Francis. Burke had the better of him, but he's certainly a much taller player than Burke, and the Richmond selectors have given Burke a rather mammoth task to try and cut Madden down to size. There's the ball tapped out by Keenan, but kicked on by Wiley, up to Williams with a good mark to Danaher. That's centre-half back for Essendon. He's played well, Bob.
He has played well, Jack. Not a quiet first half, but he's still a solid player. But in this second half, he's really come to the light as he's kicked this time. We see Hurd competing for it with Wood. Wood looks like winning out. The boundary umpire almost getting knocked over. It's called play on. Back towards Reid. Reid under a lot of pressure. Gets a push in the back, and he'll take the kick on the centre wing for Essendon.
Well, the players are going in slow motion now. The result of the game in no doubt at all. The hand pass comes from two folds out toward Robbins, who took plenty of time but didn't take the ball. Kicked down by Rawlings. It bounces badly for Crow. It was Cloak tried to tap it on toward Bartlett. Bartlett came on the scene, can't get it out yet. Looking for the free kick, which won't be forthcoming. The ball forced out toward Folds. He can't pick up cleanly either. Cloak picks up, and a comedy of errors until the ball is driven out toward Tempany. Tempany within scoring range, 30 metres out. Gave it out to Waitman. Waitman going goalward, puts it on its way, and another Richmond goal has come from the boot of Dale Waitman, his 4th goal. And the siren at VFL Park to indicate the end of hostilities here. Essendon have run out winners by 4 goals over Richmond, 20 goals, 12, 132 to 16 goals, 12, 108 points.
Commentators Jack Edwards and Bob Skilton. For Essendon, Madden got 6 and Primmer 4. For Richmond, Cloak 6 and Bartlett 4. And the best players for Richmond, Cloak, Bartlett and Wiley. For Essendon, Madden, Neil Danaher